Ever wonder how a small investment can grow into a fortune over time? That, my friends, is the power of compound interest. It's a fundamental concept in finance, and today we're going to delve into what it is, how it works, and why it matters to you. Let's kick things off with a basic definition. Compound interest is the interest you earn on both your original money and on the interest you continually accumulate. In other words, it's interest on interest, making your money work harder and grow faster. Picture it like a snowball rolling down a hill. As it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing larger and faster with each turn. The snowball in this case represents your initial investment, and the snow it's picking up, that's the compound interest. Now, how does it work? Compound interest is calculated not only on the initial amount you invested, but also on the interest that has already been added to your investment. So, if you have $100 and it earns 10% interest, you'll have $110. Then, your next round of interest is calculated on that $110, not just your original $100. This might seem like a small difference, but over time, this compounding effect can lead to significant growth in your investment. It's like a financial domino effect, where each piece of interest pushes your investment to grow larger and larger. Why is this important? Well, understanding compound interest is key to making smart financial decisions. It helps you see the long-term benefits of saving and investing, encouraging you to think beyond immediate returns. It's a powerful tool for wealth accumulation, turning even modest savings into substantial sums over time. So, whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting started, remember this: compound interest is your friend. Embrace it, understand it, and use it to your advantage. The magic of compound interest is that it allows your wealth to grow exponentially over time. It's not just a concept, it's a game changer. Stay tuned for more financial insights in the coming scenes. The story of Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, is a prime example of the power of compound interest. Born in the heartland of America, young Warren started his investing journey at the tender age of 11. Yes, you heard it right, 11. When most kids his age were trading baseball cards, Warren was trading stocks. His first investment was in City Service, an oil service company. But the real magic wasn't just in his early start, it was in his commitment to let his investments grow. Warren Buffett didn't just buy and sell. He held on to his investments, allowing them to increase in value over time. This is where the power of compound interest comes into play. Compound interest is like a snowball. The more it rolls down the hill, the bigger it gets. In investing terms, it means that the returns you earn on your investments start earning returns themselves. The Oracle of Omaha, as he's fondly known, didn't make the bulk of his wealth until after his 50th birthday, and more than 90% of his wealth was accumulated after his 60th. This wasn't due to luck or a sudden windfall. It was a result of decades of patience and letting compound interest do its job. Starting early was vital to Buffett's success, but equally important was his patience. In a world of instant gratification, where quick returns are often sought after, Warren Buffett chose a different path. He understood that true wealth is built slowly over time. He knew the power of compound interest, and he used it to his advantage. The tale of Warren Buffett isn't just about a boy from Omaha who became a billionaire. It's a tale about the power of compound interest. It's a reminder that investing isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long-term game where patience and time are your biggest allies. Buffett's story illustrates the extraordinary wealth-building potential of compound interest. Want to know how long it will take for your investment to double? The Rule of 72 can give you a quick estimation. So, what exactly is this Rule of 72? Well, it's a straightforward way to estimate the number of years required to double your investment at a given annual rate of return. This rule is a mathematical shortcut that's been used for centuries, and it's still just as relevant in today's financial world. The formula is as simple as it sounds. You take the number 72 and divide it by the annual rate of return. The result is approximately the number of years it will take for your investment to double. For example, if you have an annual return of 6%, you would divide 72 by 6. The result, 12, is the number of years it would take for your investment to double at that rate. You might be asking, why 72? Why not some other number? That's a valid question. The number 72 is a product of the natural logarithm of 2, which is approximately 0.693. It's also close to 100, which makes it a convenient number for quick mental calculations. The beauty of the rule of 72 lies in its simplicity. It's an easy-to-use tool that requires no complex mathematics. It's not 100% accurate, especially for higher rates of return, but it gives you a good ballpark figure. Remember, this rule is a rough estimate. It assumes a constant rate of return, which is rarely the case in real-world investing. Market fluctuations, changes in interest rates, and other factors can affect the actual time it takes for your investment to double. Despite these limitations, the rule of 72 is a practical tool. It helps you quickly understand the power of compound interest and the potential growth of your investments. It's a reminder of the golden rule of investing. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. So, the next time you're wondering how long it will take for your money to double, remember the rule of 72. It's a quick, easy way to estimate the growth potential of your investments. The rule of 72 is a powerful tool that can help you understand how quickly your investment can grow. But what about inflation? It's like the kryptonite to your Superman of compound interest. Inflation, in simplest terms, is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising. It's an economic reality we all face, whether we're aware of it or not. It's the silent thief that sneaks into your savings account when you're not looking, eroding the purchasing power of your money over time. Imagine you've stashed away $100 in your drawer today. A year from now, due to inflation, that same $100 might only be able to buy you $95 worth of goods. That's inflation at work. It's the reason why your grandparents could buy a candy bar for a nickel, while today you'd be hard-pressed to find one for less than $1. Now, what does this mean for your investments? Well, when you're calculating your returns, it's important to consider the inflation rate. Let's say you've invested in a bond that pays a 5% annual return. Sounds pretty good, right? But hold on. If the inflation rate is 2%, your real return, that's the return after adjusting for inflation, is actually only 3%. It's not quite as rosy a picture, is it? This is why it's so important to factor in inflation when making investment decisions. It's not enough to simply focus on the nominal return or the return before considering the impact of inflation. You need to consider the real return, the return after inflation, to get a true sense of your investment's growth. And remember, inflation doesn't just affect your investments, it affects your everyday life too. It's the reason why the cost of living tends to go up over time, and why it's so important to plan for the future with inflation in mind. Inflation is a crucial factor to consider in your financial planning process, as it can significantly affect your real returns. Saving and investing regularly can significantly boost the power of compound interest. That's a truth that can transform your financial life. You see, when you save and invest on a regular basis, you tap into a strategy known as dollar cost averaging. It's a long-term approach that involves making regular investments of equal amounts, regardless of market conditions. Here's the beauty of dollar cost averaging. When the market is down, your regular investment buys more shares. When the market is up, you buy fewer shares. Over time, this can lower the average cost per share of your investments, thereby mitigating risk and potentially enhancing returns. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't have a lot of money to invest. Well, here's the good news. You don't need a fortune to start investing. Even a small amount invested regularly can grow significantly over time. Consider this. If you started investing just $100 a month at an annual return of 7%, you would have over $42,000 after 20 years. That's the power of regular savings and investments coupled with compound interest. The key is to start early and keep at it. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to compound and grow. Even if you can only spare a small amount, start now. And remember, regular savings and investment is not just about accumulating wealth. It's also about financial discipline, about making smart decisions with your money. It's about setting financial goals and working steadily towards them. So, start saving, start investing, make it a habit, make it a priority, and watch your money grow. Remember, every dollar you save and invest today can grow significantly over time thanks to the power of compound interest. So why wait? Start your journey towards financial freedom today. Your future self will thank you.